of Global South not to be excluded from fruits of development, says Prime Minister Narendra Modi at Global South Summit. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates 26th National Youth Festival in Hubli, Karnataka. National Election Commission teams arrive in Tripura and Meghalaya, hold review meetings. Discuss various issues of mutual interest, says Assam Chief Minister post interaction with Nagaland Chief Minister. And in cricket, Sri Lanka sets target of 216 runs for India in second ODI. Good evening and welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Saraswati Singha bringing to you the stories in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that people of the Global South should no longer be excluded from the fruits of development, underlining that it must attempt to redesign global political and financial governance. Addressing the two-day virtual Voice of Global South Summit, Modi said that the Global South has the largest stakes in the future as 3/4 of the humanities live in its countries. Modi further added that India has always shared its development experience with the Global South and its development partnerships cover all geographies and diverse sectors.
We'll have discussions on 8 priority areas. I am confident that together the Global South can produce new and creative ideas. These ideas can form the basis of our voice in the G20 and other forums.
On the occasion of the birthday of Swami Vivekananda, President Draupadi Murmu paid her tributes to the iconic personality and expressed that he combined spirituality and patriotism and propagated Indian values globally. Prime Minister Narendra Modi too paid his tributes to Swami Vivekananda and said that Swami Vivekananda's life always inspires for patriotism, spirituality and hard work. Meanwhile, Home and Cooperation Minister Amit Shah also paid his tributes and wished the people on the occasion of National Youth Day. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the 26th National Youth Festival in Hubli, Karnataka today. The program is being held on National Youth Day, which is celebrated on the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda to honor and cherish his ideals, teachings and contributions. It may be mentioned that the National Youth Festival is held every year to provide exposure to the talented youth at the national level along with galvanizing them towards nation building.
Pradesh folk dance with Dolak. Palaya, we have instruments.
Bangla dance.
Patam.
साल 2023 में राष्ट्रीय युवा दिवस का ये दिन बहुत विशेष है। एक और ये ऊर्जा महोत्सव और दूसरी ओर आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव। उठो, जागो और लक्ष्य से पहले मत रुको। एली एद्ददेली गुरु मटवा तनका निल्लदी।
Army Chief General Manoj Pandey said that the situation along the northern border of the country is under control but unpredictable. He assured that Indian troops are adequately deployed to deal with any contingency. Addressing the media in New Delhi today, ahead of the Army Day, he said that the troops deployed along the line of actual control had been able to maintain a robust posture to defeat any evil design of the adversary in a firm and resolute manner. The Army Chief said India and China had been able to resolve 5 of the 7 issues that were on the table.
as well as the military level. In terms of our preparedness levels, they remain of a very high standard. We have adequate forces, we have adequate reserves in each of our sectors to be able to effectively deal with any situation or contingency. As the situation in the Jammu and Kashmir is concerned, I think the ceasefire understanding which came about in February of 2021, that is holding well. The cross-border support to terrorism and the terrorist infrastructure, however, remains. In the hinterland itself, we have seen some of the proxy tanzeems which have been indulging in activities or acts purely with a view to gain visibility and remain in the news.
On the second day of the Election Commission of India's visit to Tripura, Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar said that confidence building and winning the confidence of voters is the paramount of the Election Commission of India in a press conference today. He informed that with regard to the election-bound violence or criminal activities, the Commission has zero tolerance towards distribution or misuse of money power, illicit liquor, narcotic drugs and substances or intimate to influence voters. He further added that enforcement agencies have been instructed to keep strict vigil on such activities and to take appropriate action on time. Meanwhile, it may be mentioned that the ECI also launched the sweep mascot and logo yesterday in another press meet.
Now cover. But before that, if there is a application which Commission has developed, which is called the C-Vigil, means citizens be vigilant. It is all in your hand. If there is anything which the citizens feel, which the voters feel is not right, it is not what we are promising like that. There is an inducement going on.
In Meghalaya too, an ECI team led by Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar along with Election Commissioners Anup Chandra Pandey and Arun Goyal has arrived in the capital city today to review the poll preparedness for forthcoming assembly elections in the state. The ECI team will have a series of programs including meetings with political parties and review meetings with the state's officials and DCs and the SPs of the 12 districts and a discussion with the enforcement agencies like Income Tax, BSF and Customs. Meanwhile, the team is also scheduled to distribute some epic cards to 6 categories that include senior citizens, people with disabilities, youth, women, and they will be focusing on ethical voting, EVMs and VVPATs tomorrow. Meanwhile, in view of the upcoming election in the state, Meghalaya Chief Electoral Officer F.R. Kharkongar said that the state election department has projected a requirement of 119 CAPF companies consisting of BSF, CRPF and other central paramilitary forces. Kharkongar said that against the projected requirement, the ECI and Ministry of Home have deployed 40 companies, of which 30 companies had arrived in the first batch initially and another 10 is coming soon. He, however, said that these 40 companies will be there for area dominance and the election department is expecting the remaining companies will arrive soon.
So that will be changing as we head into the polls. So coming to the preparations in terms of the CAPF, so against this projected requirement, the Election Commission and the Ministry of Home has been kind enough to deploy 40 companies here with us. So these 40 will be there for area dominance.
In Manipur, Union Minister of State Nityananda Rai reviewed the various central government schemes in Thoubal at its district headquarters yesterday. Attended by various district level officers, the minister advised them to go to the field to take stock of the situation for better implementation of the development schemes and take up new initiatives to increase and ensure the availability of government benefits directly to the beneficiaries. He further appreciated the implementation of Jal Jeevan Mission in the district, which strives to provide safe and adequate drinking water through individual household tap connection by 2024. Meanwhile, regarding the Nasha Mukt Bharat Abhiyan, the minister instructed the officials to focus on counselling and treatment facilities in hospitals and rehabilitation centres. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma met and interacted with Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio at the former's residence today. Taking to his Twitter handle, Sharma informed that the duo discussed various issues of mutual interest. He further said that they also deliberated on ways to expedite mutual development and strengthen the bond of camaraderie between the two states. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh chaired the 12th General Board meeting of MOBIDS today. Taking to his Twitter handle, Singh stated that the state government has been taking up various measures, providing aid and assistance as well as building several infrastructure for the upliftment of minority communities, OBCs and SCs. Meanwhile, in another meeting of the Work Advisory Board of Minority Affairs, OBC and SC and PM Vikas presentation, Singh assessed various developmental projects and implementation of welfare schemes for the upliftment and assistance of minorities, OBCs and SCs in the state. In cricket, the second ODI cricket between India and Sri Lanka is underway at Eden Garden in Kolkata. India has scored 79 runs for 3 till the last reports came in. The skipper Rohit Sharma, who missed India's last 2 bilateral series, is back to lead the team. Meanwhile, earlier in the day, opting to bat first, Sri Lanka set a target of 216 runs at 39.4 overs for India. It may be mentioned that India defeated Sri Lanka by 67 runs in the first one-day international in Guwahati on Tuesday. In another story from the state, Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma inaugurated the shared school bus system and unveiled the prime tourism vehicles and prime agriculture response vehicles under the Sustainable Transport and Efficient Mobility Society initiative at the premises of State Central Library yesterday. Sangma also boarded a bus along with ex-MLA Mohendro Rapsang. And to end the news, the main points once again. People of Global South not to be excluded from fruits of development, says Prime Minister Narendra Modi at Global South Summit. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates 26th National Youth Festival in Hubli, Karnataka. National Election Commission teams arrive in Tripura and Meghalaya, hold review meetings. Discuss various issues of mutual interest, says Assam Chief Minister post interaction with Nagaland Chief Minister. And in cricket, Sri Lanka sets target of 216 runs for India in second ODI. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.